Hey guys, so I'm doing a video review project of the book Loki by Mike Vasich. So, first things first, summary. In this book, the basic story is it's the story of Ragnarok. So that starts with the Mason and his magic horse. So the Mason goes to Asgard and says, hey, if you give me Freya, I will rebuild this huge wall for you. Me and my horse will do it. It'll only take a year. And the gods are like, no. That nice try, but no. And then this dude, Loki, master of all mischief, convinces the gods, okay, this is the deal. If we tell him, give him half the time, and we tell him we'll give him the reward, he won't be able to finish. Like, it's an impossible task, and we'll have half our wall built, and we won't have to pay up. So the gods agree, and they go for it. But Mr. Mason has chaos magic, and he ends up building this wall a lot faster than they think they can. So they're about to lose. They are days away from losing this bet. And Loki decides he's going to get rid of the Mason's horse, and he thinks that this will stop the Mason from completing the task. So Loki transforms into a pretty female horse and distracts the Mason's horse, and they go off and, shenanigans happen, and this is how Loki gives birth to Sleipnir, the eight-legged horse. And the Mason can't complete his task, and he loses, and he basically then gets super sketchy, and he decides to get really mad. Like, really mad. And he uses his chaos magic, and he decides he's gonna attack the gods. Like, okay. So he battles them. It's not too great, but the gods end up defeating him, almost dying in the process, but it's fine. But now, they're mad at Loki, so they cast him out. So Loki runs away, and he goes and visits Thiazi, who is a frost giant who also knows chaos magic. Now, since Loki technically is a descendant of the frost giants, not the Aesir gods, Thiazi is able to teach him some of this chaos magic. So now, Loki wants to go back to the gods. He wants them to forgive him. So he comes up with this scheme where he's going to create a threat for the gods and then go help and save them. He's nuts. He's a bag of crazy. Okay? So he goes and sees Iden in her magic apple orchard, and he basically convinces her to leave. What he does is he casts a spell on her so she thinks her orchards are dead, and he takes her and leaves. And this makes the gods really weak, and they're dying, and they're all old, and Thor's sitting around with a cane, and Tyr can't lift up his sword. It's really funny. And then Thiazi, the giant dude, goes and attacks. So Loki then goes to save the day, and he brings Iden back, and she restores the gods to their full glory, and they then engage in epic battle with the giant Thiazi, and they kill him, and he dies. But the gods are pretty heated at Loki, so they kick him out again, and he goes and sees this beautiful giantess in it's Jotunheim. He sees this beautiful goddess in Jotunheim, and he then is the father of these three children, Hel, Fenrir, and Jormungand, who are very important to Ragnarok, as we all know. Then he takes his three kids and he goes on epic battle mode. It's scary, okay? He goes and attacks the world with his friends, and it's really scary. It's bad. It's a war. He's going all evil. It's bad. It's looking bad. He basically starts Ragnarok. Yeah. So he starts Ragnarok, apocalypse happens, all the gods die, world is destroyed, everyone's dead. The end. That's the book in a nutshell. But now we are going to talk about some characters and some comparisons. So